You're a defendant in a very large lawsuit, are you not?
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to be represented by an attorney, would you?
I am.
And the fact that you have an attorney is your right under the Constitution. It doesn't mean that you're guilty of anything, right?
Right.
Okay. And you know that the outcome of this case is very, very major to the outcome of your lawsuit. Is that right? Oh.
Here's where the questioning takes a serious turn. The issue isn't simply whether this doctor treated Lindsay, it's whether her qualifications and representations could become relevant to the lawsuit itself. Notice how carefully the attorney is laying the foundation before getting into the actual medical decisions. Do you think the doctor's experience level matters when a patient is specifically seeking specialized psychiatric care?
I don't actually know that.
So, you understand that if, in fact, it's determined that you advertised as an expert in postpartum and in postpartum psychiatry, and you've had a month experience plus a residency, would you consider that to be negligent or misrepresentation?
I do not believe that I have been negligent.
Do you understand what misrepresentation means?
Yes.
With a month under your belt plus your residency, do you really want this jury to believe that you were an expert? Can you advertise that?
I don't think that's exactly the wording that I used. I think I said that it was an interest of mine.
What's
the answer?
No, go ahead. Good, you answer that.
I just think the wording was that it's an interest of mine. I don't believe I called myself an expert.
Are you an expert in postpartum?
That answer, it depends on what you define an expert as, is exactly the kind of statement a cross-examining attorney wants to explore. The attorney is essentially forcing the witness to draw a line between having an interest in a specialty and actually possessing recognized expertise in it. And now the jury has to decide, where exactly is that line?
I may be. I don't know. I think it depends on what you define an expert as.
Well, when a patient comes to you and they fill out the form, you agree with me that your records reflect that form that she filled out on September 12th of 2022, right?
Yes.
And the form that the district attorney went through painstakingly with you is basically, it looks something like this, right? That's one of the forms that you've had people fill out, right? Right?
Yes.
You see the little check mark?
Yes.
Who puts the check mark in there?
The patient.
So how many pages, because I don't want to go through all the pages yet, how many pages does a patient, or how many pages did Lindsay go through to check the boxes for ASTIC?
There were a lot of pages.
What's a lot, 10, 20?
Yeah, maybe between 10 and 20.
Okay. And basically, they're all little checks in boxes, correct?
Not just checks.
No? So does the person then answer questions by typing in an answer such as, do you have any pending legal problems? No. Have you ever been arrested? No. Things of that nature, right?
Those are some of the questions.
And the questions also, do they ask the patient what medications they were on
Yes.
before seeing you?
Yes.
And Lindsay told you that she was on SSRIs in the past, right?
Yes.
And SSRI means what?
A selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor.
And that's pretty powerful stuff, isn't it?
It's an effective treatment for depression and anxiety.
Well, it affects the serotonin levels in the brain, doesn't it?
Yes.
It rewires the brain, doesn't it?
It doesn't rewire the brain. It increases the serotonin, and many individuals with depression have low levels of serotonin.
So Lindsay told you that she had been prescribed an SSRI when she was in nursing school. Is that right?
Yes.
What was the SSRI?
Prozac.
And how long was she on the Prozac?
I'm not sure.
Never asked.
I probably asked.
Probably asked. Isn't it true, don't you guys have a saying that if it's not written, it didn't happen? You take copious notes, do you not?
It's impossible to write down every single thing that's said, so I write down what is clinically relevant, clinically necessary, but there's a lot that is discussed over an hour that is not able to be written down.
Such as the fact that a person was on.
This exchange is important because medical records can become a major battleground in court. The defense can argue that doctors cannot document every word spoken during an appointment, while the opposing side can argue that important clinical information should appear in the record. The tension here is obvious. If something matters medically, how much should the jury expect to see written down?
An SSRI when they were in nursing school is not an important fact to find out.
Oh, no, that's important. Sorry.
No problem. I'm not doing, the Sophie Cunningham at you. I'm just asking a question, that's all, and you can answer it, okay? How about if she had a reaction to Prozac?
I asked her about the Prozac.
Is that written in your notes?
Yes.
And what did she say?
She said that she took it for a period of time. She didn't mention any side effects.
Oh, she didn't tell you that she had side effects. I see. So when a patient comes to see you with a month under your belt and they're sick and they're looking for help, you wait for them to volunteer facts to you?
She volunteered a lot of information. She knew very well what her medical history was and was able to provide that for me.
Such as what? That she was in nursing school and took Prozac?
That's part of it.
And she told you that, right?
Yes.
And she was pretty upfront and honest with you, wasn't she, in answering these questions, right?
I believe that she was.
We all spent some time talking about the fact that she declared that she had consumed alcohol, that she felt guilty about it. Recall that on Friday? We dwelled on that for a while, didn't we?
Yes, that was a component, yes.
I mean, that's something that's important, right?
Yes.
Now the questioning is shifting from individual symptoms to the doctor's overall understanding of Lindsay as a patient. Alcohol use, medications, family circumstances, and mental health history can all become pieces of the clinical picture. The attorney is clearly asking whether enough of that picture was actually being gathered and evaluated. Is this thorough medical history taking, or are we seeing gaps that become significant only in hindsight?
What was her drink of choice?
I'm not sure.
Did you ever ask her?
I'm not sure. We were not concerned that her level of alcohol use
Well, the DA
was...
certainly was Friday, right?
All right, and everybody knows. Doctor, wait for the question, all right? And then same thing, I'll have counsel wait until you finish your answer, all right? Go ahead, Mr. Reddington.
So is it important, doctor, for you as a physician to know your patient? In other words, know who they are?
Yes.
And you knew that Lindsay was a nurse, correct?
Yes.
You knew that she graduated, obviously, from college, right?
Yes.
Is she a good student?
I don't recall.
Do you know when she got married?
I don't recall
Did you
that
ask her?
specific detail. I don't know. I knew she was married.
She had 3 kids, right?
Yes.
And the reason that you knew that she was married is because you spoke to her husband, Patrick, correct? Or did you?
Sorry?
Or did you?
He attended one of the appointments, and I spoke with him on that date.
Ah. And did you say hi, how are you, and give him a handshake when you came in your office?
It was telemedicine.
It was what?
Telemedicine.
Telemedicine. Is it fair to say that after, 14, you said to the jury, 14 appointments that you had with Lindsay during that period from September till January? 14 appointments?
Yes.
Every single one of them were by telemedicine, weren't they?
Yes.
14 appointments, all conducted remotely, and the doctor had never physically examined Lindsay before appearing in court. That doesn't automatically make telemedicine improper, but it gives the attorney a very specific limitation to highlight. What can a doctor observe through a camera that they might notice during an in-person evaluation? And in a case involving severe mental health concerns, that distinction could become extremely important.
Until you came in this courtroom Friday, you never saw this woman in person, did you?
Correct.
Were you ever concerned about her mental health as a person?
Absolutely.
She was crying. She told you symptoms that she couldn't get out of bed. Isn't that right?
At one time, she said it was difficult to get out of bed
Oh, difficult to
But-
get out. Why was it difficult for Lindsay Clancy to get out of bed?
because she was very depressed.
And did you give her a hug? Oh, no, you're on telemedicine, so you couldn't give her a hug, could you? You didn't have any chance to even look at her in person, did you?
I could look at her. It was always a video appointment. I couldn't give her a hug, but that's not actually something that psychiatrists typically do with patients.
I imagine. Now, I'm looking at you, and you've got the witness stand cutting you off in half, right? So I can't see from your waist down, your legs, your feet, your hands, anything. That's the same view that you have on the telemedicine, right?
Yes.
Isn't it fair to say that you've studied and that you've learned that there are objective manifestations that patients may have that would be a tell, like if you're playing poker, you have a tell, that would be an indicia of the fact that they're stressed or emotionally disturbed, right?
Yes.
Like hand wringing, right?
Yes.
Were you able to see the hands wringing when you were on telemedicine?
I don't recall seeing her hands.
Do you recall, you know how people sit there and they do this with their leg and the leg bounces because they're going through some type of emotional stress? You couldn't even see her legs, could you?
I couldn't see her legs, but I knew that she was under stress.
So when she came to you, September 15th, I believe, is the first time that you all actually discussed her condition, correct?
Yes.
And looking at the medical records, which the jury will be able to look at, it says, visit date, September 15th, 2022, and you can look along with me if you wish, indicates why she came to see you, right?
Yes.
Right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Why did she come to see you? According, not guessing and speculating, never mind the TV. You just look at your notes. Tell me what brought Lindsay Clancy to your office.
Postpartum anxiety.
Is that it? Is that what you noted in the records?
Well, those were her words when asked, what are the problems for which you are seeking help?
I see. Postpartum anxiety.